This is an old Champ 12 that came in. The owner said the reverb knob was loose, and the knob was actually quite tight to the shaft of the pot. The shaft of the pot is loose. It feels like the pot has been broken, and this nut feels cross-threaded. I've not forced it yet. I'm going to wait and see how bad it is, see what I can do. It's really hard to turn this without doing more damage to the pot, and because it's a D-shaft knob, I'm not sure if I can get that replacement. Well, I need to see if I can get this off before I go much further, because I can't take it out of the chassis with that on there. So let's see what we can do very carefully. Okay, good. It wasn't badly cross-threaded, but this was loose beneath the knob, and that's very common in these. And not just in these, but in a lot of amps where the hardware gets loose and then things get damaged, particularly with PCB amps. If the hardware is loose and the entire mechanical connection is just the solder joint to the PCB, those joints can be stressed and break. Let's get these other knobs off. We'll check all the other hardware, and let's see if any of these are loose. These all held up much better, so let's see how tight they are. No need to use a real tool on those. So these two are actually tight. All right, so only two were what I would consider properly tight. I should never be able to remove these without using the added torque of a wrench, but here we are. When things are to the point where you can do it with your fingers, that's also where it'll vibrate loose if you're not careful. I should have to use a tool like this to be able to get these to come off. I think I need to adjust that. There you go. And then once I get them loose at that point, I can use my fingers. Now I'm gonna have to get the rest of these off here, and I'll spare you that because it gets boring watching this kind of thing. But before I go too much further, I want to show you one other thing wrong with this amp that normally I would say would be the major repair, but depending on whether I can fix this pot, this reverb pot, and whether that pot is still available, it may or not be worth doing this other thing. Good bit of bulging on that 47 microfarad cap there. Now, due to the way this is built, it's pretty easy for me to change these three electrolytics. I've got them, they're inexpensive, that's not really a thing, but I don't want to do that work until I'm sure about the reverb pot, because it doesn't matter if that's bulged, if the amps are right off. But there might be ways around it if the owner's not insistent on using the original press-on D-shaft knob. Let's see where we're at once I get this out. Well, as I feared, it sheared off, just broken. So this pot is literally a bust. The owner is very lucky, though. I can get this exact dimension 1 meg audio taper 16mm pot from Mauser for about $1.50. So I'm going to order two just in case there's anything wrong with the one. But it's the exact same dimensions. So that's great news. And I will call the owner and get authorization to spend a little bit more and replace these electrolytics, because there's not that many of them. They're inexpensive, and it will make the amp pretty much be 1987 or whatever it is all over again. And we'll get this cleaned up in the process. This is not going to be anything major. I almost didn't put this on the channel until I ran into this beneath that knob and wanted to show the importance of keeping your hardware tight. When the hardware gets loose, this happens.